Is this thing on? Oh boy. Big decisions are due for tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to make my decisions that will affect me for the summer. And it's work related. And it's being tired as related. Okay, maybe I'll take you out on a motorcycle ride and we'll discuss things. So if you are coming for something mildly interesting, just skip this one and wait for the next video. But for now, I think it's time to put on some motorcycle gear. Okay, you ready? Should we head out for a ride? Here we are. Here we are. Yes, so if you guys are regular viewers of my channel, you would have heard me lament, is that the right word? Talk about how bloody exhausted I am with my start times at work. So to recap, I used to work at 6 to 2:30. I was asked if I'd like to start at 5 and help with the forklift driving at the big box. I said, sure, why not? I'm bored. I'm bored at work. Why don't I do that? So I started coming in at 5, okay? And then about 8 months later, maybe even sooner, excuse me if I don't know the precise timeline, the big box overlords wanted to start opening at 9 o'clock instead of 10, which required us to come in at 4 a.m. So you were either in or out at that point. So I was enjoying driving the forklift and mixing up my work routine. So yes, I said, sure, 4 o'clock. Well, a couple of us jumped ship and went to nights. A couple of us stayed. Speaking of staying, you stay right there, homeboy. I will put a fist through your throat. I literally will go batshit crazy if someone ever causes me to crash my motorcycle. So we're getting up at 3 a.m. and starting work at 4. Okay, it's a little much. It's not the end of the world. What happens? Haha. Ding dong. Who's there? Hi, it's me, COVID. I'm here to fuck up your planet. Okay, so now the overlords at the big box, they've got the bright idea of, you know what? Everybody else is opening early to let vulnerable citizens shop early, thus reducing their exposure to COVID, because everybody still has to mass consume, don't they? So yes, they created 2 shifts. I should be out running like that guy. They created 2 shifts. 1:30 a.m. shift and a 3 a.m. shift. Okay? The 1:30 a.m. shift is voluntary, but it's mandatory for managers. Well, the managers aren't going to come in and just knit blankets, are they? No. So you have your forklift drivers. A lot of them, sorry, I'm stuttering. A lot of them choose to come in at 1:30, even though it's going to have a lifelong impact. Yes, it will. We can argue that another day. But a lot of them are eager to come in at 1:30 because that lets them go home at 10 o'clock, which means they don't have to work the front end, the dreaded front end. And that, again, is that's another conversation, everybody. So I have done a few 1:30s and it's exhausting. So I came in at 3. I continued to come in at 3, which means, as you've heard, if you're a long-time viewer, I wake up at 2 a.m. I work 3 o'clock a.m. Can I say 3 o'clock a.m.? I work 3 a.m. I'm off at 11:30. Everybody cheers. So many people cheer. Oh, you're off. You're home by noon. You have the whole day ahead of you. Yes, I do have 7 hours maximum before I need to go to bed in order to get 6 hours of sleep. Okay? Let that sink in. I have 7 hours after work to do whatever I want if I go to bed at 7, which gets me 6. Yeah, that's not healthy, people. And can I just tell you this? When you get home, I should be out cycling too. Hey, tough guy. You do several months of these, and I'm in a year and several months now. You get home, you just want to put a bullet in your head. Yes, that may sound over dramatic, but I'm not kidding you. I crawl into bed, and if I don't set an alarm for a half-hour nap, I will basically pass out for 2 hours. And when I wake up, it's like I'm coming out of surgery. Okay? Yeah, no thanks. So as thrilling as it might sound that I'm off early and I have this huge chunk of time after work to do whatever I want, I'm exhausted. Now, what sets me apart from a lot of my coworkers, I don't come home and pop open a bag of Cheetos and rub one off on the couch. I actually maintain a certain level of fitness. I still train. I don't know what I'm training for, but I still run and cycle a lot. Okay? I can't run right after work. I need to nap. I need to take my body out of shock from getting up at 2 a.m. before I can run. I can cycle, I can ride my bicycle, no problem. It's a different sort of cardio workout. With running, running is harder, definitely. And what happens is my heart rate goes through the roof, and I feel like I have an elephant sitting on my chest, and basically it feels like I'm at the end of a marathon, in the beginning of my run. So my run game has basically gone to shit. Yes, it has. I don't want to live the rest of my life like that. And let me insert this fact. Well, it's not a fact. It is a rumor that the overlords at Big Box are really enjoying the profit we are having from opening up at 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock, which used to be 10 o'clock. Which means what, people? Which means we're probably going to stay at 8 o'clock opens, which means the staff have got to come in at 3 a.m. So that shit ain't gonna change. Okay, no, thank you. So that's a rundown. That's a catch me up speech. The whole thing's ludicrous. We're so busy at work. Sales are up, inventory levels are up, yet they're bottlenecking payroll. Ridiculous. But that's life at the big bucks. And you can bet the overlords, they don't need to get up at 2 a.m. or midnight if you're, working at 1:30. No, they don't. So what's my alternative? Well, there is a 3 p.m. shift, which is pretty much the dark side of the moon in terms of work life. It's the flip side. There are a lot of bonuses to the flip side. And it's funny because most people can't understand my perspective. Why? Well, because most people don't take care of their health. They're not out there trying to run and cycle and stay fit. They go home and rub one off and eat a bag of chips. So they don't understand it. They don't. Hello, Copper. They don't understand it. So I should have went up Majuba. I will on the other side. So yeah, the alternative is a 3 p.m. shift. Just so happens a full-time 3 p.m. forklift driver went up, and I'm the winning candidate because of my seniority. I've been at the big box for 25 years. I had my interview over the phone last night. They said it's all cool, and also they're allowing me to have days off with the one and only Linda Weimer, aka my wife, aka the world's most patient and tolerant woman on the planet. So the morning crew, they had no interest in doing that for me. There's a whole whackload of shit I'm not telling you guys about this stuff. I'm just telling you about the tiredness and the I've got to change part of it. There's a whole whackload of drama behind what I'm telling you guys. And you know what? One day, when I finally retire from the big box, I'm going to make the mother lode of all videos. And you're going to want to watch that. I promise you. But for now, we are just going to focus on, do I want to work at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.? So as I've outlined what it's like working at 3 a.m. Basically, it's a kick in the balls with both feet. Because I want to stay fit. I'm not going to sit at home and just fucking watch my life dissolve in front of me. So 3 p.m. means I can sleep as long as I want. Hell, if I want to sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I can. If I want to get 17 hours, is that right? Anyway, if I want to get 12 hours of sleep, I can. Not a problem. Hey, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, I can. But picture, if you will, I go to my job at 3 p.m. and I have no idea what the hell it's about. All I know is I'm driving a forklift truck. I might be inside of a freezer box. I might be inside of a cooler. I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Hola, amigos. There's a reason I'm speaking Spanish, or very, very loose Spanish. Yeah, so, and then I'm done at 11:30. I get in the car. Theoretically, I pop a bunch of melatonin. By the time I get home, I'm just absolutely sedated, and I go to bed. Maybe I stay up an extra hour, but I go to bed. Okay, that's midnight, 1 o'clock at the most. Even if I get up at 8, that's 7 hours of sleep. Hey, asshole! You're a fucking dummy, old lady. Ooh! Ooh! Water on my car! Oh boy. Okay, so I get up at 8, or I get up at 9, or I get up at 10. Walk the dog, have a big breakfast, chill out. Decide, do I want to run today? Do I want to cycle today? Do I want to swim today? Choices are endless. So I pick an activity and I do it. Come home, I shower, I have lunch, I make my dinner for the evening. Yeah, sounds awesome, doesn't it? Yeah, it's because it is. If you're like me and you want to stay in shape. What else? What else? Oh, so, okay. And now I got my fitness in, my workout, I've made my lunch or dinner or whatever. I just throw my feet up. Maybe I'll even have a nap before I go to work. Then I'll go to work. Okay? Sounds pretty cherry, doesn't it? But guess what? When I'm at work, what's Linda doing? Well, Linda is no longer tiptoeing around the house, trying to keep it quiet so I can sleep, because I have to go to bed at 7 fucking p.m. Okay? Linda can watch anything she wants on TV as loud as she wants. Linda does yoga. She can do yoga as loud as she wants. She can listen to the yoga video instruction as loud as she wants. Linda can do whatever she wants without worrying about keeping me up or waking me up. Yeah, bonus. Same with the boy. He too. Not that he ever really comes up to the middle level, Middle Earth. So yeah. How awesome is that? Now, when Linda and I have days off together or vacations together, my body will no longer be shutting itself off, excuse me, at 7 p.m. No, baby. I can go all the way to 1 o'clock. Alright? If I want to. Midnight. If I want to. Are you guys getting the picture? Yeah. Work life at night, I have no clue what it's about. No clue. It can't be any worse than the mornings. Because let's face it, both shifts have their ups and downs. So yeah. So the decision is, and if you're still listening to me go on about this, you've probably already made up your mind on what you would do. Now, bear in mind, speaking of minds, school bus, that's weird. It's weird because it's like 6 p.m. What was I saying? Oh yeah. We don't have small kids. We don't have a night life. We are not night socializers. My social group meets in the afternoon, okay? A lot of my friends are law enforcement, okay? They work shifts, and when they have free time, we do stuff in the afternoon. We run in the afternoon. We cycle in the afternoon. It's been years since Linda and I have done anything socially in the evenings. Okay? Yeah. So basically, and it comes down to this too. Linda says, you might as well be at work in the evenings instead of sleeping. Wow. Yeah. Double pass. Yo. Hola, amigos. Yes, we import Mexican labor to work our farms here in Abbotsford. Yeah, discuss. Anyways, Linda's got a point. You might as well be at work. If you're going to be asleep at night, what's the difference? So yeah, socially, and we don't have kids, so it don't matter. We have kids, obviously, you knuckleheads. That one guy out there that would just interject immediately. You have kids? You have kids? Yes, okay, we have kids. Old kids. Some are 25, some are 24, one's turning 18. Yeah, we have kids. They don't need us. They don't need me to be at home in the evening. So, I pretty much talked myself into taking that shift. Check it out. Mexicans. Yeah. Oh, what about COVID-19, you say? Yeah, well, the rest of the world's doing okay with COVID-19. It's us idiots in Canada that are shitting the bed. What the fuck is that dog barking at? So there you go, everybody. The decision. Now, am I so valuable that the 3 a.m. shift wants me to stay? Okay? What are they going to do for me? I can tell you what, after 25 years in the big box, nothing. They're not going to do anything. And I'm referring to a bunch of the drama that I'm not going to talk about behind the scenes. I'm talking about that. They're not going to do nothing. So why the hell would I stay? And the bottom line is, going to nights is going to be so good for my health and my fitness. I forget how cool this motorcycle is and how fast it can go. Bow! So yeah. Oh, I'm going up Majuba. That's a left-hand turn up here right away, folks. So I have to give my answer tomorrow. And you're probably watching that tomorrow. This tomorrow. Timelines, people. Timelines. Keep up. There's that nasty gravel that'll put you down. Yeah, so you're probably watching this tomorrow, which means it's today. And which means I will say, if you guys are solid on your promise that I can have Friday, Saturdays off with my queen, then hell yeah, sign me up. And the nice thing about the big box is if I don't like it, I have 30 days to turn the job down and just go back to mornings. So I've got nothing to lose, man. And again, I'm referring to a lot of the behind the scenes drama bullshit that I'm going through. So yeah, I'm probably gonna just tell them, yes please, tomorrow. Yes please. because my, what's that called? My rider. You know, in movie stars and rock stars, they have a rider, which is a bunch of demands that must be met in order for them to perform. My rider is reasonable, but I know that the big box is not going to accommodate my rider. Thus, I will be going to 3 p.m.s. Hi. Sold. Oh, that's a nice place. I would like to live up here. This is Majuba Hill, everybody. Look at that place. Okay, I've babbled on enough, haven't I, everybody? Oh, God. And you know what? It'll be so nice not to have to be depressed. Yes, I am clinically depressed. From sleep deprivation and not being able to train to the level that keeps me out of depression, because running and cycling and swimming and all these things, they are my tools, they are my hammers that I use to hammer down my depression spikes with. I haven't been able to do that, so I've had a very depressing year. So yeah, it's going to be a load off. I don't think working at nights can be any worse than what I'm feeling right now. And I'm going to miss a lot of people, but you know what? At the big box, it's everyone for themselves. It is that kind of culture. Everyone for themselves. So I'm out. Yeah, you heard it here. By the time you watch this, well, I can't predict that, but definitely gonna give it a kick and try the nights. Maybe it'll be the best thing I've ever done besides marry my queen, Linda. Or it could be the stupidest thing I've ever done. That book has not been written yet, folks. Alright, I'm going to end it there. If you made it this far, reach out to me. I'll buy you a beer. Because clearly, you shouldn't have any vested interest in what the hell I'm talking about. Just gotta talk out loud. It sure helps the brain. Sure helps me figure things out. Don't it? Yes, it do. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, I should stop at this stop sign. Because, anyway. Oh, Lord. Hey, how'd you like my intro video? I'm working on my transitions. My silly, cool little effects. My David Manning effects. That's it. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to turn it off now. Going through the township of Yarrow, heading back home. I'll fire this thing up if something awesome occurs, which I doubt. Boy, oh boy, I can ramble, can't I? If only I could turn my ramblings into money. Wow. 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 Hey man, how's it going? Oh, that's a sweet bike. Okay, bye everybody. Wish me luck in the futures. You'll hear about it.